Hey guys, welcome back to the lab. My name is Ryan DeGill. I'm the owner-operator of Golf and Body located in Miami Beach. We are essentially orthopedic specialists disguised in this beautiful game of golf that we have here. And so I wanted to talk today about posture types and is there a profile for people who have back pain versus not. And so remember guys, there is really not that much space behind there. And so every small lubrication or spacing, a millimeter of space can make all the difference between you feeling your best and having to put your golf clubs up and go get a cortisone injection, okay? Or an epidural, okay? And so what I see a lot of, especially at address, is excessive lumbar, which means lower back, lordosis, which means too much forward tilt. And I'm gonna show you here on a spine model what that does to your facet joints and how it can impinge the nerve, okay? And so a lot of the times through an assessment, the pelvis is tilted too far this way, and most of the time there's a rotation associated with that. In the osteopathic world, they call it either an in flare or an out flare, okay? And so there are variations of that, and here's what it looks like in a disc model. Okay, so we have a disc model here of L4 and L5. Today I'm gonna show you what facet hypertrophy is. For those of you who have had MRIs or are suffering from back pain, you probably have seen facet hypertrophy as a report in your MRI. And so we have the transverse process right here, the spinous process, and these are the facet joints, okay, where it's illustrated in red and also here in white. And there really isn't a lot of space right here, okay? So when we start with our posture in extension and then we create rotation, it can irritate these guys right here. They'll ossify, become larger, and cause back issues, okay? You could see this a lot maybe in Will Zalatoris where there's excessive forward lean in his pelvis. And I haven't assessed his pelvis, but from what I see, there's a lot of what's called lumbar lordosis, not a lot of room for these guys, and that can cause havoc, okay? The lumbar spine is what you call a stabilizer joint and a hinge joint. And so it is designed to go in extension and flexion. It's not supposed to have any rotation, okay? That's a whole for another story. So I'm gonna show you a quick setup change that you can do tomorrow or today that will decrease your risk of having facet hypertrophy, and you can enjoy this game a little bit more. And here's how you do it. Okay guys, I'm not a golf instructor, so but I can tell you one thing, that creating a little bit of space in those facets will allow your pelvis to move a little bit more free in your golf swing, okay? And potentially not cause any lower back pain. So you're in a setup position. For a lot of people, they stick their butt out like this, and there's a lot of excessive curvature that decreases the spacing for the facets. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna just tuck your tail underneath and create just a little bit of flatness right here, maybe even a little bit of rounding. I've seen, even if you look at Jack Nicklaus's setup when in his prime, he was actually very flat with a little bit of a rounded back, just a little bit, okay? And that allows you to start in a neutral position where your pelvis can go into extension and not have any issues. So if you think that you had and saw any value in this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.